Hello everyone, it is Marc Berman from TV Media Insights. It is Thursday, April 11th, and I would like to welcome you back to our daily video cast. Let's begin today with news that the CW has pulled its low-rated freshman drama Cult off the schedule. Cult debuted in February, Tuesday at 9 o'clock out of Heart of Dixie. It aired there for just 2 weeks. Nobody was watching. The network downgraded it to Friday at 9 o'clock out of Nikita. This past Friday, it plummeted to 620,000 viewers. The network will take it off immediately, and stepping in this Friday and next Friday will be encore airings of the Carrie Diaries, which could be a positive sign for the Carrie Diaries getting picked up for next season. There are still 6 unaired episodes of Cult, and rumor has it they could end up online. Over at NBC, the network has picked up Last Call with Carson Daly for a 13th season, taking it through 2013 and 14, and squashing rumors that Alec Baldwin would be hosting a talk show in place of Carson Daly. That's not going to happen. So now that NBC has announced that Jimmy Fallon is taking over the Tonight Show hosting chair next May and Carson Daly is coming back, it has to focus on finding something or somebody to host an hour out of the Tonight Show and into Last Call. Over at MTV, last week was the sad news of the passing of one of the Buckwild cast members, Shane Gandy, who died in an accident. Well, MTV halted production of Buckwild, which is in its 2nd season, and that follows a group of people living in West Virginia. Well, the network has decided to now officially cancel Buckwild. It felt that it was not appropriate to continue after the sad passing of Shane Gandy. And the producer of that show, by the way, J.P. Williams, was my former analyst when I worked at Katz Communications back in the early 1980s. He is from West Virginia, by the way. Over at Lifetime, upcoming scripted drama Devious Maids, it comes from Desperate Housewives creator Mark Cherry, has an official debut date. It will be Sunday, June 23rd at 10 o'clock Eastern Time. I like the fact that Devious Maids is airing on Sunday, the same evening as Desperate Housewives. And this, of course, tells the tale of a group of maids working in upscale Beverly Hills, California. Over at WeTV, the cable network has announced 3 upcoming new non-scripted series, and they are called The Lilas, Pregnant and Dating, which the title speaks for itself, and the Rutgers Southern Royals. If you go to our website or to today's newsletter, you will have a description of each of those 3 series. Over at Syfy, the cable network has announced its upcoming programming initiatives for next year, including the renewal of scripted drama Being Human for a 4th season. 13 new episodes will air. There will be 3 new non-scripted series called Joe Rogan Questions Everything, Cosworld, and Fandemonium. And once again, I have more information for you on our newsletter and at the website. If you are a fan of former Fox drama Fringe, Science Channel will air a marathon of Fringe this coming weekend, effective with 11 episodes of the beginning of the 3rd season at 9 a.m. on Saturday, and the final 11 episodes from that 3rd season beginning on Sunday at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. Fringe aired on Fox for 5 seasons, producing 100 episodes. Reelz Channel has announced a new reality docuseries called The Capones, which will follow the family of famous mobster Al Capone. They're all living in a Chicago mansion, and I am assuming they are all dysfunctional. Coming up on the air tonight is what is billed as the season finale of NBC sitcom Go On with Matthew Perry. The network is testing it again Thursday night. It had no audience last week, and NBC needs to cut its losses and cancel Go On. It also needs to axe the new normal. NBC has to stop renewing all these low-rated live-action sitcoms. Archer on FX is concluding its current season tonight, but it will be officially returning next season. And 2 items in TV history. This is interesting. On this day in 1994 was the 5th and the final spinoff from All in the Family that most people do not remember. It was called 704 Hauser. It took place in the bunker household. The Bunkers were no longer living there. At that point, of course, Edith had passed away. Archie was living there when we last saw him with his two nieces. Well, he moved, sold the house to an African-American family, and it was headlined by John Amos, who starred in Good Times. It only aired for 5 episodes. And on this day on NBC in 1966 was the final episode of a musical variety show patterned after American Bandstand, and it was called Hullabaloo. If you remember that, you have a little snow on the roof. And before I depart, I want to bring on my co-host who has been sleeping on the job again, and his name is Buster Berman. And here he is, everybody. Buster would like to say hello and wish everybody a nice day. And wave to everyone, Buster. This is our webcast or videocast from TV Media Insights on this 11th day of April. Buster and I want to thank you for joining us, and I will be back with more news about my favorite medium, television, tomorrow. Have a great day, everyone.